Welcome into Zions Bank Stadium for our third and final championship of the day. It's our 5A final. The one that we saw last year, I think the one we've waited all year for, had it in region. But today, trophy on the line. The top-seeded Olympus Titans, undefeated, ready to take on the Park City Miners. Thank you for joining us, everyone. Pleased to be joined by Kenzie Christiansen. Kenzie, Park City, Olympus, need I say any more?
I'm so excited for this game. I've been looking forward to it all day. I went to their game a couple weeks ago, and that was, needless to say, very exciting. So I'm excited to see, how the turnout will be today from what I saw a couple weeks ago.
It was a one-goal game. I think it was 14-13. Olympus got the win, and the closest game they've had all year. As procedure here will give the opening draw to the Titans. Olympus wearing the all-whites today. Park City in the darks. And look, this Olympus offense, there have not been many teams slowing it down. We'll see how Park City tries to take away the plethora of options as Baker here slicing through, drawing the whistle here on this opening possession.
Yep, that was a major foul, so I think she was going to the second inside. This is Hazel Baker taking an 8-meter penalty shot.
Talk about the plethora of offense. Ava Thorne, 70 goals on the year. Hazel Baker, 66 goals on the year. Sarah Anay, 62. Hannah Nelson, 52. There's a lot of offense. Baker coming in. She had a big game in the final last year. She's got a big start in the final this year. Opening goal for Olympus scored by Hazel Baker.
I think there's no better way to start out the game. A great 8-meter opportunity taken out of 5-hole bouncer shot.
Boy, if you're Olympus, that's exactly what you want, right? You get the opening draw, albeit procedure doesn't matter. You get the possession, you go down, get a goal, and statement. It's what Olympus has done all year long, and they start off the championship in the same manner.
Yeah, I definitely have to agree with that. They definitely have been already starting out this game. Both teams have been strong. So let's continue to watch how this is going to go for both teams.
It's pretty incredible when you talk coming into the semi. Olympus had already scored 304 goals, and then they got to double digits in the semi again. It's an offense that has been powerful. This one, the official going to redo here, recognizing that I had to reset.
So, yeah, I think this is typically when that happens is early on one of the teams. Sometimes you can't tell. Maybe it's both. So a redraw is typically what happens.
Out of the air, and it's gathered here by Sarah Anay. Anay coming up.
An illegal check.
You see how direct Olympus is? I mean, it's just go, get to the goal.
Get to the point, right?
Yeah.
So lining up on that first inside.
Renee coming in. She'll take the shot. That was deflected out of the stick there. Kept here, walking that back line. Nice job there by Neidiger. Olympus setting up. Here's Hannah Nelson. Hannah Nelson scoring. It's 2-0 Olympus.
Hannah headed into that 8 in the right hand, switch it over to the left hand to get around that Park City defense as she was able to rip that goal right past Ava Kimshu's left hip.
Hannah Nelson is probably a top 3 player for me.
Oh, yeah.
I love watching
Easily.
her play.
Yeah.
She's
a pretty finessed player.
Her length, her speed, her precision, draws. I mean, it's like, what does she not do? And we actually, okay. I couldn't tell if we were going to get a call here after. Not the case.
I think it was just clarification because I'm not quite sure. There's clarification for something.
Iacobelli was kind of working her way over here, but she's back here to the draw. We're all good. Boy, if you're Park City, can see 2 early goals, haven't even had possession yet. Let's see if they can get it here off this draw. Region foes, the only region loss for the Miners coming at the hands of the Titans. And another draw that goes the way of the top-seeded Titans. Sent out. Here's Baker. Come up. Oh, I thought she was going to go to Thornton. Instead, sends across here to Sarah Ane. Ane. Oh, nice start there. Saved away by Kimchi. I haven't talked about starting goalie today for Park City. Ava Kimchi. Want to thank Twitter, reminding us it's not the Columbia Bears. Silly us. Columbia Lions. Future Columbia Lion there between the pipes. For Ava Kimchi and the Park City Miners. Eva Thorne. Meanwhile, starting goalie today is we've got a stoppage here.
Setting fouls.
And give it back here to Park City. This will be the first possession for the Miners. Starting goalie today for the Titans is Sydney Rossi, the junior. 500 save percentage for her on the course of the year. Of course, it helps when you play with this offense and this defense. She's been stellar. Here's Lily Hunt, dynamic goal scorer in her own right. 64 goals for her as they work back from X.
I think we heard a whistle.
Yep. So Park City here will start behind goal. Worked up. Oh, Rossi was tracking that well, but that one crafted by the junior goalie. Park City on the board.
That was a great shot. She was able to get that crease roll past defense. Her stick was completely free of defensive sticks and able to get that goal right past
Miners goal number 1, Macy Hoaxema.
Hoaxema credited with the goal. I couldn't tell there was so much traffic there, but Macy scoring it for Park City. Nice touch right in front of the circle there. How about possessions that we haven't had a defensive stop yet, have we?
We have not had like a turnover or defensive stop per se. Kimchi's touched the ball a few times, had a save.
We haven't had like a change of possession off of a possession, right?
Oh, yeah. No, not yet. Yep, correct. But I
guess you had the offsetting down here. So that would be...
Technically, yeah.
Yeah. I was trying to make a point, and I couldn't really get there. So
we'll circle back
just
around
come
to that
back
later.
here to the draw.
I love watching the way they set up. They have so much strength in both their legs. Look how low into the squats they are. Their arms are torqued for that draw.
Well, and it's interesting because it feels like the officials here are taking a lot of time to get that set because, in my opinion, like so precise and technical at that position and successful. Like you got to get that all squared away as the check here high is going to draw the card here. Park City will go man up.
Fortunately, a check to the head is what that was. She'll be, man up for those 2 minutes. It's going to be interesting to see how Park City is going to finagle this, as they will be a man up. Are they going to send cutters? Are they going to send, try and do drives? Are they going to just hold possession for some time? It'll be interesting to see exactly what they're going to do because they are such a high IQ of lacrosse players.
We talk about this Olympus offense a lot. The Olympus defense, in fact, these two defenses have been very stout. Neither of them. Both teams have played the course of a full season in playoffs. Olympus has given up 86 goals. Park City's given up 87. So, needless to say, two strong defenses going toe-to-toe here.
Certainly so. And two, with the stronger defenses, it comes with the strong attacks with strong goalies. The goalies have a very lonely position, but having a defense as strong as both these teams definitely helped.
Well, and both of them as well score a lot, which when you're playing offense, you aren't having to play defense, right? And so that certainly helps as Yuccabelli here drawing an 8-meter start. Looking to tie it up. Coming through, shot and goal. 2 apiece. Park City, what a response.
Coming down that center lane off of that 8-meter opportunity, she was able to keep her stick away from Hazel Baker's check and able to get that goal right past the goalie. You tell how excited the team was when, she got that 8-meter opportunity, knowing that she's such a strong individual player for those opportunities, like an 8-meter shot. So, they knew, I have faith in you. They jumped, they cheered, they hugged each other, and let her do her thing on that 8-meter.
Well, and we talked about Park City having the man advantage here. You got a Titan kneeling in the box, and Coach Spratlin having a discussion with her. Not heated or intense, just, opportunity to coach, right?
I think technically you're not supposed to, but if it's there, it's not stopped. If it's still allowed, it's fine, right? But anyways, say a couple words, make sure, hey, did you see what just happened? Hey, you see how you're going to get on the field and do this, that, or the other? Or, you know what, it's okay. Fouls happen, yellow cards happen. It's unfortunate. Just go back playing a little safer.
And that's more what I mean, right? Is just taking that opportunity to be like, look, we're now tied up.
Yeah,
right?
Exactly. Just make sure, every player is getting out there with the correct mindset.
Of course, she might have just been making sure that white line was straight. That's probably more.
That's exactly what it was.
Yeah. Back to the draw here. The sun just setting over the mountains to the west of us. Picturesque setting here at Zions Bank Stadium. Park City with the possession off the draw. Here comes Yucca. Belly shot just sailed high, backed up here. Good look for the Miners.
That had some speed to it. She was headed out 1, maybe 2 steps inside that 8-meter arc, and that ball went soaring. It was so straight and direct. We just got directed just a little lower to get inside that cage.
Coming around. Pull it down here. We want to let you know the clock you see on your screen, unofficial. Sometimes we start it early, stop it late, that sort of thing, to true it up here with the official game clock. As here come the Titans. Wait, we're going to pull this back here.
Yep, not any player can take it. It has to go to the player that got the foul. That did get Park City's defense ahead, so pros and cons.
Continue on here. Holly Christensen lost it momentarily. Is Dalton trying to recover here for Park City, and she does. Nice look in front, trying to get a bit of a lane. Rossi able to fight that off, backed up here again.
Park City's having a lot more touches on ball. We started out primarily seeing the Titans control the ball and control the game, but I feel like that's starting to kind of flip over as, we're getting turnovers. We're getting, shots on goal just like that. Beautiful opportunity with that, taking that pressure. She was able to go in with that left hand and make that goal.
Rogan Crawford scoring it for Park City just as Olympus had gotten back to even strength. Park City taking their first lead in this 5A championship.
Trusted by athletes, backed by science. Local dairy farm families are
interesting because those first, 2 minutes or so, it was sustained Olympus possession. Since it's been sustained Park City possession.
Yeah, I think they just kind of had to feel what was going on with the draw and just figure that out and get a little better because, the draw's been going in favor of Park City.
Hunt and Ane on the draw.
Ane at the spot here, so is Lily Hunt.
Just look how, like you were saying before, how precise that is. They're so strong in their legs and their sticks.
Procedure here gathered quickly by Sarah. Olympus working around.
I like seeing them settle down, get some creativities, get some people touched on balls, just play the game.
Nelson, yeah. Have the opportunity here after the taking the stick there straight away here for Hannah.
Kimchi is pumping herself up to be ready for this.
She should be. Hannah coming in. Bounce shot, goal. Hannah Nelson's second goal of the game. And she ties it at 3.
That was a great goal, as we talked about. It was a straightaway. She was able to keep composure as she went in for that shot and just shoot it down on that right ankle. Kimchi's definitely taking note on every single shot. Where have they gone? How have they gone there? What part of the field have they gone on? And just, analyzing the game and making sure that she is taking note on who's shooting and what's going on to be able to not have those repetitive goals happen.
It's amazing. We're 6 minutes in, 7 minutes in. We got 6 goals.
Yeah.
The offense efficiency right now, more than I was expecting, Kenzie.
Well, they're so fast, not just by their feet, but by their passes. Their passes, I haven't seen one, not yet that I can remember, have been overthrown or dropped. Like, their passes are flawless. Their catches are flawless. They're able to communicate, endlessly and know when to move and when not to move.
Out of the air, Nelson. Running start. Hannah has help with her. Gives over to Thorne. Eva turning around, hitting off the pipe.
That was a great save. I think you said it went off the pipe, but I think it also went off Kimchi a little bit.
I thought I had a big bounce. Generally for me, I'll call that iron, but I could have missed. Hard to tell. Certainly could have been saved by Kimchi. In fact, in a game like this, I probably need to give more credit to the goalies in those situations. Pulled out. Yuccabelli had a bit of a lane there. Showing some patience here. And now a whistle.
Oh, off-ball foul is what is happening here. We're giving the ball over to Hunt for an 8-meter opportunity. Center hash. I don't think you can ask for much better.
No, top goal scorer for Olympus. Lily coming in, weaving and scoring. Lead back to the Miners.
Now Lily went in with that left hand. It's a lot of common people's strong suit. Going in left hand, taking her body across goal, moving the goalie more to the goalie's right-hand side and placing that shot just above that shoulder.
It's like Park City setting notice here early. You wonder if they can sustain it. And again, it's been a great offense all year long. It's just Olympus has not allowed teams to really battle with them early.
Yeah, these two teams are just, the next level. I think tons of coaches, tons of people in Utah would, defend me by saying that, these guys are just next level. Not many other teams in Utah can compare to what kind of skill and knowledge both these teams and coaches have.
When you talk about next level, for instance, you look at Olympus, undefeated, 17-0. 2 of those wins are over Mountain Ridge, who fell today in the last seconds to Lone Peak. So, it just, again, speaks to the quality of 5A and the top of 5As. The call here rectified, and it will be Park City possession.
Yep, there was an off-ball hold on the circle, so the ball was favored to Park City.
Looking in front. Oh, and Rossi making a fine save. Giving back, Park City.
Not sure if that was a shot or a pass.
Well, I say Park City backed it up. That was a heck of an effort by Olympus, but Park City closest, they'll retain.
Wow. Not wow by the foul, but wow by able to keep the ball in her stick as that happened. That just shows how much stick work she does on and off the field. She's able to take that type of contact and not lose the ball. That is just amazing for her.
This is Sophie Neff. 4 goals in the semi.
Someone was early?
Yeah.
All right, it's going to be interesting to see if she's going to take a different approach. Is she going to pull it out because hanging hash is hard? Or is she going to try and do a tuck under like we've seen with Emery earlier today and take a shot? I feel like that was smartly so, passing it back, waiting for a different opportunity and a better angle.
Yeah. Hunt trying here again.
Yep, 3 seconds. Got to put that defendant behind ball. Now, this is a close called game, and rightfully so, as they are both very competitive teams, very passionate teams.
I'm playing with Yucca Belly. Nice slide there, taking away that lane and plucked out of the air there by Hannah Nelson. Look at the speed for both teams.
Well, I was looking at the officials, how much they got to keep up with these fast plays.
That is true. They're going to get their steps in. I had to run to the store in between. I was out of breath. This one drifting wide. And Park City will have it. It was a good chase there by Nelson, but couldn't catch up to it for the Titans. Park City across midfield, bringing it ahead.
As I see, Hunt cradling down the field, I think she is a dominant lefty, which is rare to see in lacrosse. So that is just something more unique about her.
Neff trying to split it. Boy, took contact there, and Olympus coming away with it.
Eva Thorne, yeah, she's rushing down the field.
Official stride for stride. My goodness, there's a call there.
If they were in college, a few years older, that would have been a perfect check. But here at this level of play, that was definitely an in the sphere. Great call. Keep these players safe.
Nelson working here with Lizzie, Ane.
Stick to body contact. Since between the 12 and the 8, they will be getting pulled back to the 12 with an open lane.
So here will be Lizzie. Scoring pace slowing down here. Figured it probably would.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, take it slow and steady.
Yeah,
wait for your right opportunity.
There's Baker. Yeah, that screen wasn't set.
So it wasn't the screen. It was a signal for a charge.
Okay.
But I see what you saw.
And now we've got a stoppage here. I think delay.
Yellow. Misconduct, I think is what that signal is. Yeah, misconduct. You do a cross on your arm.
Olympus penalty on number 17, Lizzie Ane. 2 minutes for misconduct.
Yeah. 2 minutes here for Lizzie.
I personally missed that. Not sure what happened over on that sideline. Unfortunate call. Fortunate for Park City, they're going to be man up for 2 minutes and see how they're going to capitalize on these moments. They have open players already ahead and behind. So let's see if she's going to run it or take it off for a pass. But it does have to be a whistle start. The only time you really see a whistle start is AP and yellow cards and offsides in the midfield.
Park City with the lead here. And
nice save.
Nice job by Rossi.
She tracked that ball flawlessly. Lily had a great capture as she entered the 8, but Rossi was just able to track that ball so well and capture it.
Boy, now Park City going to come and put some pressure here.
Ward.
Sydney.
Oh, nope. I'm sorry. I thought I saw that signal differently. Yeah, from our angle, sometimes, we see the signals just a little bit different than what they are. It really just depends. It's good to, take that
distance, we're angled, we're glared, and it isn't always,
Exactly.
Yeah. Olympus here will retain. Rossi will start with it. And I like Park City putting the pressure on her, too. Starting to see, taking away options. There is a Ward call.
Okay, that one's a Ward. Okay.
So that pressure working here for the Miners. They'll start it here. Approaching the final 10 minutes of this opening half. I'm a little surprised. The way Olympus came out of the gate, thought, here we go, Titans, and Park City's been able to settle right into this game.
Well, Park City definitely learned from the last time they played each other. Nice roll. Good slide, nice roll, good control. There's so much talent. 3 seconds. That is a major foul. That's why you saw that flag up in the air. It's called a held whistle. The ball will be going up to this top player. Sorry, I can't see your number. Up to this top player with the defender behind.
I think it's Hexima. Played that back. Been impressed with Park City's patience. Belly trying to feed that in front. That's a pass. And it will be going back to the Titans. Able to kill off the man down. Was Olympus back to even strength here. Nice room here for Emma Davis. Working through. We'll get rid of that to Thorne.
Some stick to body contact.
Eva continuing on. Nope. As we said that, we had that second one. We'll pull it back.
Pull back to that spot of the foul. But they are self-starting.
There's Baker.
Oh, this is going to be interesting. Sometimes they do this to be able to get that one-on-one and get an open lane.
Yeah, spread it out. Ane.
Good crash for Park City.
Yeah, I ended up having 2-3 defenders right there to take it away, and then able to regather themselves. A wrap around from the goal. Looking for one, and that one fended off well.
Yeah, that was amazing to be able to see through those sticks and get that pass off down by GLE and Kimchi, just tracing that ball so well to be able to get that save.
Yeah, that looked like a great scoring opportunity developing for Olympus.
Beautiful clear. It's textbook.
Up to Hunt.
Now, we talked a second ago about Park City not having a huge fan base, but it is growing as we speak.
Yeah, you got students here. Shirtless, nonetheless.
Is that what it's? Okay.
Yeah. Of course, this is warm.
I'm in goosebumps, so.
Yeah, Cabelli.
Oh, good look.
Intended and can't keep it in. Park City turns it over.
I wonder if that's the boys lacrosse team. I have a hunch that it might be.
It could be. You know, speaking of, we got boys finals tomorrow, and we'll have the same two teams, Olympus Park City for 5A, just like we had last year. Of course, they split boys and girls last year. Here's Thorne.
Nice.
Cut through, but staying right on it, but the whistle there.
That stick to body contact. That was a beautiful pass and catch. You know, that just shows the skill and the training that these players put into it, because that wasn't a precise pass, but a pass that was catchable, and she caught it.
Lizzie will have this from 8 straight away. Sprinter stances here for Park City is going to be intense here on the chase. Ane, the bounce shot, the goal. Olympus ties it up. Give credit to Lizzie.
That was a beautiful goal. As we saw, that straight through. Nobody was able to touch her stick as she was able to pull it up above her head and release it for a great bouncer shot.
We've got a timeout being taken here by Park City. Timeout Miners, tie game here in the first half. You're watching the 5A State Championship on KSLSports.com. back here to Zions Bank Stadium. Had a coaches meeting there with officials and some conversation at the table. Not quite certain the gist of it, but that was why we had the lengthened break there as we get ready to pick this back up. Under 7 to play here in the first half, 4 apiece. Been a great game as these two teams had bursts of offense to start, have since settled in.
What I like to see here at the draw is that they don't have the same draw over and over again. They have about the same direction, but they switch it up just a little bit about where they're directing it.
And Nelson able to collect off the draw. Here's Anae, Sarah setting it up, and that fought off. Nice job there by Kimchi.
You know, I'm always curious when goalies wear sweats if they are wearing shin guards. You don't have to at this level of play. It always makes me curious.
I would.
I mean, yeah, me too. I'm a big chicken, though.
Me too.
Like some of the boys that jump in front of shots for their goalies, they're cray-cray.
Yeah. Here's Lizzie. Right there, yeah.
Internet, yep. So that would be considered under the family check to the head.
Park City here now going to go man down. I think first time today that Olympus has had the advantage.
I think Park City's hoping the first and the last.
I'm sure. I mean, you come into a game like this, you know you've got to play your best game, your cleanest game. If you want a chance to pull off an upset. And really this first half, Park City don't have a lot to complain about the way that they've executed.
No, this has been a well-played game. Nice interception. That's why you keep your sticks up on defense.
I thought we had a call back here.
It's going to be, yes.
Yeah, and continue to just kind of hang with it. And so
yellow card, misconduct. She didn't move off of, my guess, I should say. My guess is that she didn't move off of the body when the whistle was blown. She needs to take that step off to allow the ball handler to have space.
And that might have been the exact thing Lizzie was called for on the other side.
Oh, that could have been.
Right?
Yeah, that we weren't able to see. That could definitely be.
I'm a youngster in the game. They felt very similar.
Yeah.
From my perspective.
Yeah.
Again, I have no idea, but
I would agree. You know, from what I'm seeing, and you know, all we have to go off of is what signals we're seeing and how we can interpretate that. And you know, sometimes angles aren't the best in glares, so I think we're interpreting that as best as we can.
Here come the Miners. Neff. Pass just a touch behind. Ball trickling through and out, and Park City gives it right back.
Yeah, you got to sharpen up on those little things. Those little things, you know, build up to that transition.
Boy, trying to get it ahead to Thorne in the middle. And it is secured here by Lily Arrowwood to keep it for Olympus. Nelson, she's got room. Hannah, head of steam. Send back here to Thorne. Less than a minute to go here on the advantage for Olympus. Oh, nice roll. Spin. We're going to have a technical conversation at halftime there, Kenji.
What?
Just a clarification. I'm going to give you a chance to teach me.
Okay. Yeah.
We'll have an 8-meter start here for Olympus.
The signal for that, I believe, was a block is what happened. So that's where she's getting that first inside.
Coming in, Thorne. Another goal here from Olympus. Eva Thorne off the bounce.
You know, that was a really creative shot. And why I say that is because she's starting in from that first inside, making her way as centered as she can. A lot of people would look at that diagonal for that left ankle. She's like, no, I'm pulling her across, and I'm going to shoot stick side. And she did a great job of doing it.
Video or influential moment. Learn more at nfhs.org/myreasonwhy.
Olympus retaking the lead here. How about the criticalness of
Hunton Nelson on the draw.
full strength? We got players on each side here.
Oh, yes, we do. Olympus still has that player out.
Yeah.
Nice.
Ball collected by Olympus.
Just the capture of that, having her hand all the way up to her head, being able to control that. You know, it had a little bit of a pop to it, but she was able to keep that maintained.
Lizzie. There's Crawford. At least coming back on here.
Park City with the man advantage.
And now Olympus back to even strength. Park City had about a 2-second advantage there.
Mm-hmm. That was good communication on the defensive end.
Yeah.
As I slid.
Here's Nelson looking over for Sarah. Oh, and they right in front, and that I don't think it made its way through.
Yeah, Eva wasn't able to capture that, and Ava was able to come behind and get that ground ball. Ava's telling them, hey, keep going. I can pass it. I can do it. Don't you worry.
Park City. Coming up here.
In the sphere. Yeah.
Lily will start it. Oh, just lost her footing. We'll call away. Away here, we'll leave it. The possession with the Miners. The Olympus faithful not pleased. Officials, are we going to come? No, just getting clarification here, I think.
I think she was trying to stop the clock.
Well, she did stop it.
Yeah, she did the X.
But I think she's trying to get players positioned for this start.
Okay, that could be it,
I think there was confusion on where the player alignment should be. That's taken care of. And Park City has had a couple of those in this first half where
there's just some bullets getting passed and not able to catch those.
Olympus back with possession.
That wrist strength. You know, when I see skilled players running one-handed, you know, they've spent hours and hours. They're not just some rookie that's trying to do it to look cool. They actually have the skill and the talent and the practice to put behind those type of moves.
2 minutes remaining, 2 minutes.
Final 2 minutes of this first half. Both teams have led. Baker. Still with it here. Working up with Sarah. Ane.
Stick to body contact. There's a stop on the clock. So I know a lot of us get scared when we see that X. We're like, oh no, yellow. No, we're just in those last 2 minutes.
Final 2 minutes. 12-meter here for Sarah. Oh, and Nelson just couldn't handle it cleanly as Kimchi. Alert. Able to handle, play up. Yakubelli going to track this down. Gives her a running start. Space here. Charlie coming in, has help with her, dumping off in front. Rossi came out. I lost it. Park City still on it. Neff, and drawing the call here. Wow, I love the assertiveness there by Rossi coming out.
Yeah, no, that just shows a talented goalie.
And hash here for Sophie. Coming across, hanging, hitting. Park City scoring and tying it here in the final minute. Sophie Neff with the goal.
Yeah, Neff was able to take that hanging hash, dip underneath the defender that was on that first inside, keep control, and just take that shot right behind Rossi.
Today's event is being streamed live by KSL Sports.
We have 57 seconds to go, 5-5. You know, this game is intense, and, you know, everybody was on the edge of their seat when we watched this game a couple of weeks ago. So I don't think anybody's sitting down for the most part that are super into this game.
Final minute opportunity for both of these two teams. Maybe get a little bit of a slingshot of momentum heading into the break. Procedure will give it.
City.
Yeah.
That was an early is what she was signaling, that back and forth over the line.
Apologies, that clock kept running, so we're a little tardy on ours. We'll give you a countdown. Here, we're down to 35. There's Lily. Final 20 seconds. Clock drew back up here. Down to 10.
10, 9, 8.
Ooh, Thorne almost had it. Finds its way through. And taken away by Eva. Great defensive play by Olympus. Will keep us tied. We're midway through. Park City, Olympus locked up at the break. You're watching the 5A State Championship live on KSLSports.com.
Okay. You ain't on my level, then shoot. I can't die. Doesn't check to the be allowed.
Welcome back. Start of the second half. Dane Stewart, Kenzie Christiansen with you. Kenzie, look, I might be on an island. Count me shocked. 5-5. Park City hanging with Olympus. I thought Olympus at tempo would be able to create opportunities, and it has. But Park City's done a really nice job with possession and not allowing Olympus to get out on the run. And that's maybe what has surprised me the most. They've been able to slow them down.
Oh, yeah, they've been able to slow them down. They've had some, great interceptions, like Lily Hunt had a great interception. And just opportunities like that are able to make things happen for Park City. I feel like they just have the gut drive right now that's being able to keep up with Olympus's unity.
And we are underway in this second half. We'll see, if you're Olympus, given what we've kind of seen from Park City, how do you try to get that flow going?
There's a lot of different ways, and with these teams being so different, it kind of just depends on what the coaches are wanting to have projected on the field. So it's hard to say in a general sense. We
have seen cards on both teams. By and large, haven't seen a lot of emotion or frustration, that sort of thing come out, right?
Yeah.
We've seen the couple where it was just kind of extended carrying and But really, like, we haven't seen a lot of it get out of control. I think officials have done a nice job of controlling that, but I think both teams have played pretty composed up to this point as well.
I think so as well. I think, they're just getting called on the things that should be called on.
Yeah. Thorne. Looking for Baker. That pass is a little tall and captured by Park City.
With how fast they move the ball, I am having a hard time traveling with it sometimes. Like, I had no idea where the ball was right there.
Well, the challenging part is the glares near the goals.
That's true.
Does make it a challenge. So we'll ask for your patience. We'll do our best as we work through that. But I love this facility. It's a beautiful setting and absolutely spectacular. As Olympus here will start it at midfield. And want to thank Zions Bank Stadium, everyone here, for hosting us, having us, making this setup smooth and easy as the check there whistled. Started here by Lizzie. May bringing this up.
So I did overhear during the halftime a couple of parents talking about, like, oh, stick to body is legal. It is not. It is a dangerous call. Sometimes you let it see it a little less in college.
There's a shot and a nice save by Kimchi.
Beautiful.
Boy, could that be a tone setter for Park City.
That was a beautiful save. Those are some of the ones that she's been missing is those bouncer shot, and she saved it. Running back to my point is that any stick-to-body contact is illegal. If it's the butt, it's the shaft, it's the head. Any bit of the body is just illegal because it can hurt and damage people, as we've seen in the past. Unfortunately, a player here in Utah got injured pretty badly from it, and some in the college level as well. In the college level, like I was saying, stick to bodies seen more, and it's a little more forgiving, but high school, it's a no.
Olympus being tight there defensively, jarring it loose, but Park City able to work through that. As Lily bringing it ahead, setting it up here for this offense. Rogan Crawford had it there. How about 5 different goal scorers by my count for Park City in that first half? As another errant pass will give it back to Olympus. And that's maybe the one thing. Some of those passes have not been crisp for Park City, have maybe let a couple of opportunities slide because of it. Olympus working ahead. Baker. We appreciate the vision there. Up with Nelson, Hannah.
3 seconds. The ball will be going to the 12, but the defendant that was awarded the 3 seconds will be set behind.
Nelson. Trying to work through there. We'll take there with Sarah. Blowing the whistle here. She'll start from 8.
Second inside, not too shabby. She is going to be taking it in right-handed. Looks like she's got to run it in.
So starting here has not scored yet today. I don't think she has. Coming in, looking for that first goal, and Kimchi all over that one.
Yeah, she's getting that body behind ball. The stick is tracing the ball. It's overall Kimchi, there's a reason why she's going D1. She's amazing.
Well, how about the run here? I think this is Coco Crawford. Getting right in front of the goal there, and the call will set up Park City.
Yep, 3 seconds is a major foul. That's what just got called. She'll be getting that center hash for the 8-meter opportunity.
Straight away, Park City looking to retake the lead. Approaching 20 to go. Crawford in front. Denied by Rossi.
Great save as well. I think she was able to get a bit of her leg on that shot. Park City tried their best to be able to try to finesse that in, but it just didn't happen to work for them.
Goalies on each side making saves here to start this second half. The first time we've seen this. Rossi looking for options here. Everyone's locked up. Now pressure from behind.
Oh.
That goal is empty. We'll get the call here. It'll be Park City possession.
Yeah, the person that had the foul has to take the ball.
And guess who that is?
I can't see.
It's Rossi.
Oh, she's out of the goal. I haven't seen this in a while. Yes. Oh, my gosh. Yes, she does have to go behind. You know, that defender down there kind of standing near the crease isn't unintelligent. They're definitely going to be watching for any of those types of high shots right now.
Rossi going to start in front of it here. She'll be in full retreat mode. And able to get back. Can she get set? Yes.
I think that was a smart thing to do. They were too far out to even try and make a shot or make that drive. So
another whistle here. We're going to stop the clock for this one.
Yep, Olympus went off sides. Offsides is a whistle start.
12 meters out here. A little beyond that. Here's Lily Hunt. Olympus done a nice job on her today. Came off that screen and a charge. Here come the Titans.
They have a sea of Park City behind them.
Yeah, Hunt retreating back quickly. Thorne with a nice move. Eva. The call here will be 8 meters for Eva Thorne.
You know, it's rare to see her not miss any of these 8 meters, so putting her on center hash. Looks like she's about to run it in. I'm excited to see how she'll take approach to this.
Scored back in the first half. Coming in on Kimchi, working around, and good stick work. I think it was Giacobelli that helped force that. Off target is Park City getting another stop here. These are the defenses I expected to see.
Yeah.
Defenses have really settled into this one. As that one overthrown, and Olympus has it. Here comes Renner. Oh, it's 12. That's a nay. No, it is. It was Renner. She played it up, I think.
Number 12 still has it. Over there in the back corner.
I think Renner's, anyway.
Yeah.
A nay does have it. I think Renner started it, but anyway, it could have been off. Sent over here with Lizzie.
Just watching their attack motion, like, I don't even think this is just a play. I think it's just their way of playing.
Oh, Hazel. That's a good look for Hazel, too. Had that cut right across the middle. Quick fire. Kimchi was ready.
She is more than ready. She does not want a repeat of last year, that's for sure.
Lily Hunt with a surge and a goal. Lily Hunt putting Park City up.
Yeah, defense was sliding over with the cutter. The other defender was on ball, but just did not have that contact to be able to stay with her Lily Hunt, to be able to get that left side open, wide open for her as she made that shot over the left side of Rossi.
Yeah, and a timeout here taken by Olympus. Park City with the lead. 16 to go here in the 5A state championship.
Titans 5, Miners 6.
The Olympus timeout. I'll tell you this, I mean, Yeah, it was a one-goal game in the first one. Kenzie, you were there. Did it have this competitive? Was it this competitive in terms of the back and forth, the defensive stops in that first matchup?
I would say, yeah, for the most part, there was a lot of back and forth. I feel like, Park City was always trailing behind, where Park City was able to catch up in those last few seconds. Olympus was man down, I think 1 or 2 players, but Park City took advantage of that the best they could to get those goals in the last few seconds. It just wasn't enough in the time that they had, but the fight through both teams was there. So seeing how hard they're fighting on both ends, is not uncommon from what I've seen earlier.
Came out of this timeout with a draw. Been a great game. We thought it would be, and it's lived up to the billing. Nelson trying to gather this, but the push there, going to give it to Park City.
Nice.
Working in front and scoring. The lead pushed to 2 here for the Miners. How about the find by Iacobelli?
That was a great look. She was able to get the backside of the defense just right in front of crease, capture that ball. She had to, get a little bit more comfortable with it before she took that shot. But once she took that shot, it was secure in the back of the net.
Was it Coco Crawford who scored it? It's hard for me to see that number. I think it was.
Orange Stick. Orange Stick is number 9.
Yeah, that's
9.
Coco.
Coco, yep.
Hunt and Ane on the draw.
Was this game 3-0? 2-0. I know it was 2-0. Was it 3-0? I can't remember. Was this game 3-0 Olympus or just 2-0?
Like in the last time they played?
At the start.
Oh, at the start, Olympus was ahead. It was 2. They were up by 2. Park City got up by 2, and then it kept going back and forth.
Right. Thanks. See, that's why it's good to have a duo here, right?
Of course.
Oh, Olympus, can they keep that in? Oh, Park City coming away with it. It's the freshman able to help secure that. Yeah. Oh, and Ane, she picked one up early. Okay, I was going to say, she had a yellow earlier.
I think that's her second.
Well, that was just a green.
Oh, second green.
Yeah.
I don't know. All the games blur together, but that was a green card for delay of game for the failure of move 4 away.
Continuing on here is Hunt. This is Crawford. Working back, Neff. Little give and go, and Neff able to put it in the back of the net. It's 8-5 Park City.
That's exactly what it was, a give and go. She was able to capture that ball in the air right in front of crease. Defense was there, but just wasn't enough to have that contact in time or the stick shadowing in time to get any type of knockout for that not to trickle in for a great goal.
Miners goal, number 34, Sophie Neff, assisted by Rogan Crawford.
This is the Park City team, I've seen over the last couple of years. They're showing up, showing off in the best ways possible and really working as a unit. I think that's just something, I'm going to say it, maybe last year they kind of lacked a little bit, is more of a unity. This year they definitely have worked on that, and it's looking a lot better. They're not single-handed players out there. They're a team. There's a lot more assists. There's a lot more ground balls for each other. There's help throughout the whole transitions. It's overall been just, I think, from my sight, a different team from last year to this year, and it's showing right now in the score.
Well, because even to that point in this game, you've got a lot of different goal scorers for Park City, as procedure here will give the possession to the Miners.
Ball's behind you, Lily.
It's been a balanced load share here for Park City. Olympus has yet to score in this second half. 10 minutes off the clock. Sphere there.
I don't know if she's holding 3 fingers or if she was dead. I don't know what that other ref was saying. But it does look like players are getting made behind.
Good stop it there. We were a little late to recognize that. 14:10 to go here. We're just going to let the clock catch up with ours. Olympus can score in a hurry. There's a lot of time left. You get the sense Park City's starting to feel really confident. Neff working around and shooting and scoring. Back-to-back goals for Sophie Neff in Park City.
Yeah, Sophie Neff was able to feel that the Olympus defense was opening their hips to that inside of the 8. You know, as a defender, you want to, keep goal side as much as possible, but when you're on that crease, you open those hips to still continue to stay goal side. Attackers are able to punch forward and get the goal like you just saw.
A 4-0 start to this second half for Park City.
Please visit uhsaa.org.
It's interesting to see how, a little bit the tables are turned from a couple weeks ago where Olympus was ahead, Park City was trailing, but now, you're seeing that opposite. But there's no less of a fight than from the start of the game to now.
Well, in the last couple draws, it's gone the way of Park City, be it a clean win or procedure. This one taken by Olympus. We'll see if that can help them initiate the offense. Nelson here giving back with Sarah. Monet finding Baker. Hazel with the shot. And that's the thing is Olympus has had looks. It's just been Kimchi that's made some big saves in the second half.
Yeah, exactly. I believe that was another save. Hazel Baker was able to get that almost outside of the 8. I think Kimchi was able to get that.
Yeah, coming in, Baker, and that fought off.
Wow, this goalie is on fire.
Kimchi is seeing everything right now.
I think she's just pumped. It's her senior year. This is one of their rivals. Their high school rival for Park City is Wasatch, but for lacrosse, they're definitely Olympus versus Park City.
Approaching the midway point of this second half. Pressure here by Thorne.
Just keeping up with her, that player is fast.
Yeah.
It has showed how fast that Ava Thorne can move as a defender and an attacker.
It's just a freshman in Lily. Park City going to start from X here again. Neff with it. Had 4 goals in the semis. Got her with 3 tonight. I'm missing 1, so she could have 4. Neff working out his call here away from the ball.
Seen a lot of pointing. Not sure exactly what happened, but it will be staying with Park City.
Yep. And Hunt just going to run this wide.
They're going to wait for the good opportunity because, there's some points up and they want to keep it that way. When they have possession, that means Olympus doesn't. And when Olympus doesn't have possession, that means they can't make goals. Yellow card. Check to the head.
So Olympus here going to go.
Olympus yellow card.
This is off frame, but the Park City coaches are over there signaling hands calm down. You guys know what I'm thinking of, right? Pushing their hands down calm down, guys. Get your composure, stay steady, and just play your game.
And I think I heard that was the 4th yellow card on Olympus.
That's not awesome, but it is what it is. Is it the second on Hazel Baker, though?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. Okay. I think we're on the same page there.
No, I know each of the NAs have one, and I don't remember who the third was by, but I thought the PA just said that was the fourth yellow.
I think Eva Thorne had one for a check to the head. I could be wrong. Sorry if I am.
.11 minutes to go. And Park City with a chance here to do some damage. Man advantage for 2 minutes, a 4-goal lead in the state championship.
Intelligent. High lacrosse IQ is out on this field. Every single one of those players are above marks for their IQ.
Well, and you just know, right? Like, it's the last game of the year, win or lose, right? Go out and execute, play your game.
Play your games to the best of your abilities, right? It's play as a team, but also think about your self-goals.
There's Neff. And again, call away here.
Hold. The ball will be going to the hanging hash. Defendant is behind, but yep, the official will be moving her to be directly behind and outside the 12.
This will be Olivia Dalton, the freshman. Rossi and Cage worked back to X.
I got Rossi come out to, defend that.
Yeah,
she was
Hunt
wide
was
open.
Out. Yep.
Yeah, Rossi realizes she's got to be that 8th defender right now.
Yep.
They're going to be man down. So for her to pop out as much as she has, it's been phenomenal.
Oh, Hunt making the move. Little pump fake. Ringing it off the post and in. 10-5 Park City.
That was amazing. She was able to get that step on a defender, get that step ahead. Arms were up and free. Enough time to even throw in a fake. A little bit of a mid-fake to high shot.
How about the placement there? Bringing it off the post. But that move to set up that lane. Filthy from Lily Hunt. Park City feeling it. Olympus taking a timeout. 9:30 to go here in the second half. Welcome back. What a second half. It's been a 5-0 half for Park City. And look, they've done a great job with possession. They've done a great job attacking. But just as responsible for that is Ava Kimchi. We were talking about at the break. Don't know what she took at halftime, but keep doing it.
Maybe she had a little bit of some Gatorade, gave her some pep to her step, get us through the second half. We are late in the night. So whatever it was, she's doing something right out there.
Ava's been spectacular in this second half. Has taken away really good looks that Olympus is used to scoring on. They haven't been able to beat the senior. Off this draw, Park City has it. Picabelli with it. Now lost that one. Pushed wide, and we'll get a whistle here. The stoppage is card going to be given here. It was right in front of that Park City student section. This is the thing, right? You've done all this work. 40 minutes in, you're 10 minutes away. You don't want to make plays to give it back and give Olympus life. You see if Olympus can take advantage here of the man-up opportunity, which is even strength at this point for the Titans.
Yeah, if you're new, this is on procedure for a whistle start, so that's just what they're waiting for.
Olympus coming ahead. This is Arrowwood. Oh, just lost it. Able to regather. Renee.
Well, I think she had the mindset like, I have ball in control right now, but these Park City Miners are swarming me. So get a little bit of composure and got that pass off.
Thorne. She has a burst. Thorne looking left side and scoring. There you go. We talked about it. You don't want to give Olympus life.
Oh, no goal. Maybe goal? I haven't seen the goal yet. Goal signal. But I do see the closer ref to us just signaled shooting space. So
10-5. It'll be Thorne here straight away coming in and scoring that one.
She got it right on back from that center hash, taking it into her, driving on her right side, goalie's left side, and was able to. Oh, maybe no goal? Yes, goal. Okay, the goal is still good, but what she's saying is there's push afterwards. But she was able to get in and get the goal on Kimchi's left side. You know, Kimchi's had an amazing half, so that was great. But now what's happening is the ball will be going to Olympus at the center because of the push on or after. Didn't really see the timing.
Said you don't want to give them life.
Mm-hmm. And that heartbeat is going.
Yeah, 2 for 2 here this last minute. Thorne back on here as well.
8 minutes, you know, I've seen crazy things happen with these guys.
It's only a 4-goal game. I mean, it's not that big of a difference with these two offenses. Now, the D's have been great.
Nice.
Look out. Oh, Kimchi able to fight that off. Boy, that's a heck of a look from Monet.
That was an amazing look. Great dodges, great shot off. But, you know, I would have to say, for some of these girls that aren't already signed onto D1, like, their moves out here are already amazing. We got, you know, Hazel Baker, I'm pretty sure, is going to Oregon. Ava Kimchi going to Columbia, and I'm sure there's others that I'm just spacing on. But these are top-tier athletes out here.
Here's Sarah Ney starting, just offset. Chance to pull this to within 2. Coming in, that was wide.
That clock is going. We got to get that ball moving if we want Olympus to get moved up in this game.
Yeah, we got a little off. Clock inside of 7:20. Shot was wide by Baker. Oh, goodness.
You know, she had some frustration on herself there, rightfully so. She had a great drive burning past that defense, but the shot was just not quite where she wanted it.
Yeah, she set herself up.
And she's defending 3 defenders over on this side, but the ball flips the field to the other side.
7 to go. Park City still a 4-goal lead here.
I think so. It was a signal for 3 seconds. The flag was up. He was on number 13. They will be going to the first inside hash. And that's Coco with the right hand. Oh, she's moving over to second inside hash. I mean, better for her.
Coco Crawford. Chance to answer here for Park City.
There was an offsides as well, so they did correct that.
This is a win for Park City. That clock continuing to tick down here.
That's smart on Olympus with that ball coming from that second inside on the left side. Putting someone behind goal on that opposite end is very smart.
It did stop the clock.
That's because that offsides. Green, yellow.
Green, yellow here.
Oh, delay of game. You know, I personally didn't watch that player, but maybe she just wasn't outside the CSA. The CSA is an invisible line from the dots behind as well. Makes kind of like a big, I don't know what kind of shape.
When you talk about, there was a lot of orchestration there by officials trying to get players set up and movement. And
well, there was 2 fouls, 2 major fouls, so, and then the delay of game. So there's a lot going on out there.
Yeah.
So we had the 3 seconds, we had the offsides, then we had the delay of game, and that's what we're waiting on.
So coming to serve it here is Emma Davis, and now essentially, well, not essentially, a 2-man advantage here for Park City.
Yeah. If you aren't unfamiliar with it, green, yellow just is a delay of game, meaning the count goes 2.
Working in front. Rossi, there's not much else she can do there. Beautiful find in front. I think it was Dalton with the goal.
That was beautiful. Yeah, she was able to sneak behind that defensive back end. Rossi was a little bit caught off guard as she was not in precise placement, but they were able to get that ball, whip it up and around Rossi and get that goal. Spinning back to the green-yellow, all of this is a count towards the team, not that player. So my question being and wondering, and I'm not sure yet, is if the green-yellow goes to the count of their yellows, and they're now playing two-man down for the rest of the game. I do not know. We'll figure it out here in a second. Looks like the officials are kind of clearing some stuff up on the sideline with Olympus, making sure everybody's understanding what's happening. You know, Xana's super sweet. I think she's just trying to understand out there. I don't think there's any type of fighting. Xana put her hand on the official's shoulder, like, thank you for that clarification. That's all really coaches want. It's like, I need to understand what's being called out there so I can help my team. And so I think that's very respectful of both the coaches and the refs to spend that time to make sure everybody's understood and on the same page.
How about the second half performance by Park City? It's been impressive. Back to a 5-goal difference here, and obviously Olympus being man down helps with some of that effectiveness, but boy, they did work before that to start to put the pressure on, and back here to the draw, and Olympus needs to start winning these essentially from here on out. They'll get the first. And here's Hazel Baker.
Nice roll back. Exactly what you want to do when you're trying to get that pressure. Roll back to open space and pass it off.
Ane. Work that right side. Plays to the middle here to Lizzie. The call here will bring it out for Ane.
Looks like the second inside is where she's going to get placed. And she'll take it.
This will be Lizzie.
Just the concentration.
Coming in and scoring. Able to beat Kimchi. Olympus still with life.
That was amazing. I kind of muffled under my breath, but what I was thinking of is the concentration of the goalie and the shooter. They were eye to eye, like, we're ready to take this one-on-one, and Olympus was able to capitalize on that, where Kimchi's had amazing saves, but you can't save all of them, and that one was able to skim right by her.
And that's where, look, at this point in the game, got to capitalize opportunities. 8 meters, got to finish them.
Got to finish them, yeah.
Draws, got to win them.
Exactly. That's what you have to do.
And they've shown
not enough time.
All year. They've had that in them. They've got it in them here. We'll see if they can execute it. The way Park City's played, though, man, it's been
intense.
As good of an effort I've seen from Park City. I don't have the history in this game that you do, but I've done 3 or 4 Park City games. It was the best I've seen them play.
No, they played amazing. You know, whatever they've done over the last little bit, they've been able to prepare and just have a great game.
Procedure giving it here to Olympus.
Has to go to the girl at the center. She's got to hurry up. The girl that took the draw does have to be the one that takes it. The clock is going.
Yeah, we're down to 5 minutes.
Smart, good passes.
That's a good way to make up some ground.
Missed the signal. With 3 officials, it's hard to kind of like bounce around and watch them all, but what's happening is Hazel Baker will be getting a spot just outside the 12. Maybe it's 3 seconds because they're putting someone behind, not sure.
4.5. Set up. Oh, how about that windup? What a goal from Sarah Ane.
That was incredible. I don't think you can get better than that. That was so good. I believe from her footing, she's outside the 8, taking that step and putting all of her energies from her toes to her head all the way into that shot is great. You know, Kimchi can't really drop her head on that one at all because that was just such a hard and powerful shot. I don't know if some of the top goalies in the world could have stopped that. That was just such a good shot.
We talk about how good Olympus is.
Yeah.
Remember, they're 2-man down right now.
They are 2-man down. Yeah, if you're able to see the full field, and eventually we got 3 defense, 3 middies, and 3 attack, and one of those middies does have to stay back for an attack or defensive position to have 4 back.
Olympus trying to claw back in this as time almost out on that man down for Olympus. This procedure will give it to Park City. Back to even strength.
Almost even.
Yeah, back to 1 man down. I had forgotten. Push there away from the ball. We're going to get a whistle here. And not for much longer. Olympus going to go back to 2 man down. And I think this is the second yellow here on Sarah.
Olympus penalty, number 12, Sarah Nene.
I just saw the furthest ref do a ward signal. A misconduct, okay. This is off screen. We're just watching the officials here in front of us. She signed a misconduct. Coach Zana from Olympus did ask what the call was. It's fair to ask that just to make sure you have the knowledge of it. And it was a misconduct. And I think we're talking about the second. Oh. Now, it is unfortunate, but unfortunate things happen in the game. And all you can do is take a breath and do your best and play with what you got.
The Miners will have a 2-man advantage. That is the second yellow card on Sarah Nene.
It was the second yellow on an A. 2-man advantage here for Park City. 4+ to play. It just got that much more difficult for the Titans. Almost a mirror image of these 2 programs the last 2 years. What Park City was last year and Olympus was last year, and this year it's almost been the inverse. 3.5 to go as Park City ticking this clock away. Cheer card going to be shown.
Once again, it's unfortunate. We cannot see. We do not have, binoculars on exactly what happened down there, but we can go with what's being signaled, and it is a yellow card for the check to the head.
And here's the thing. I say this in every sport. Officials are right there.
They are.
We're 50 yards away. The ability to see where that actually comes, they're 10 feet away. They got a much better view of that than anyone from the bleachers.
Well, there's a reason for professional leagues like NFL, where they have a camera at every angle they could possibly be at to roll it back and be like, okay, this is what the official saw, and then get that confirmation. We only get to be able to see just one perspective, and the perspective that we get is the best thing that we can get out here is the signals from the officials.
Park City starting again as clock nearing 3 to play. Here's Neff. Great sight week for Sophie Neff. The 4 goals in the semi, at least 3 today. But it has been the team. When you talk about Park City and the offense, Lily Hunt, multiple goals today. Neff, multiple goals. This worked in front. It's shot and scored. It's Olivia Dalton with her second goal of the game, and it's 12-8.
Understandably, she had no defense on her. She was able to slide up from the GLE, goalie's left side, catch that ball. Defense was able to slide in time, get some body contact on her, but she was able to drop that stick and rip it through. It's a hard situation for Olympus right now. They can only do the best they can do with what they have. I think they got, only a few people coming down for the, 4 on 7?
Yeah.
You know, the odds are against them.
Yeah. And with the way that Park City moved the ball today, we talked about some of the passing miscues that were happening kind of behind the goal. But really outside of that, middle of the field, side to side, like in their offense, it's been very clean and crisp for Park City.
Yeah, no, it certainly has. I think that, there's been a couple of calls, and that's understandably, that's the game of lacrosse. But overall, they've played a clean game. And I think, that doesn't put any disregard to, Olympus.
And see, this is the foul there, and the official calling it, and this is got a player down here. Boy, I didn't notice it was that severe at the start, but boy, you see Olympus come running out here to look at their player, and we had a call a couple of minutes ago that Olympus felt like they got snake bit on, and I think
this what Coco's coming out for a card. Yeah, that's exactly. Dangerous contact.
Yep, that's the call there. We're going to step aside here. Olympus player down. We'll step aside. 2:40 to go here. Welcome back. Ava Thorne was the injured Titan. She was able to jog off, and glad to see those moments. You always hope for, players are okay. And Ava coming off the field, and a moment with her parents, and what's been a tough game. Tough game for Olympus. Tough second half for Olympus. Park City mentioned it, that a card there on the play. So Park City was one man down, or excuse me, Olympus was one man down. They've got 2 in the box. Park City with 1. So
the odds are against them, but they're going to fight till the end. You still don't know what's going to happen. We don't know until the time is up.
Yeah. And Thorne getting some additional attention on that Olympus sideline.
Yep, 3 seconds. With that, so many defenders. I was just going to say, we're going to see some fouls that are going to be a little more repetitive, like 3 seconds in shooting space, because there's so many people going to be on ball.
We approach 2 minutes to go here. Nelson working this over
2 minutes.
to Lizzie.
I mean, they're keeping their composure on Olympus. They're waiting for the right opportunities, just whatever they're able to do. Smart. Hazel had that flag. She was able to get, I think there's a stick-to-body contact call between the 8 and the 12. She'll get a 12, opening up that lane, and she's got to take advantage of it. We saw her make a shot outside the 12 earlier. I'm interested to see how that goes. Eva Thorne back on the field.
Yeah, back on here for Eva Thorne, which is great to see. One of the few seniors on this team. It's not a senior-heavy team. They've got key seniors, but, boy, there's a lot of juniors and sophomores on this team for Olympus. But Thorne, one of those key seniors, and is looking to be, will be her last game, win or lose, for the Titans.
I think she's getting a hash, too. This is exactly, what, I feel like in the moment she's had these last few moments, running off, hugging her mom, crying, and jumping back on the field. She deserves it. She deserves to be able to have this opportunity. Yeah, big moment here for Eva. Talk about senior coming in, looking for a goal. And we saw that stick come up high there. And the card going to be shown here, and Eva will have another opportunity. Eva's just got to take a couple deep breaths. She has a lot of emotions going through her. She understands the time. She understands what's at stake and at stake. So just taking those breaths and being able to, end the game with her game. Tell you, there's a lot of space on the field right now. This is, as much space as I've ever seen. Yeah. Players in the box for both sides. Undermanned as well. I think that was signaled as 4. That's what I thought, too. I thought they just signaled that was the 4th yellow on Park City, so they'd be 1 down the remainder. It'll be Thorne here straight away for Olympus. Coming in, shot, saved.
that's been the story of the second half.
Certainly has. I'm just happy that Eva Thorne had the opportunity to even try and take it. Ava Kimchi just had that save on her that time. Kimchi's got the time on her end, and possession is key, and she has plenty of people to pass to.
You see Thorne trying to no give up, and Eva Thorne. Park City able to push this ahead. Play it ahead. The chant from the Park City students that made the drive down here to Zions Bank Stadium. They can feel it.
Yeah, they're doing some high pressures, only have 5 defenders. Going against, 6? No, it's 5-5 right now, is it not? Certainly is.
Final seconds continuing to tick away. Park City lost in the regular season. They get the rematch they wanted in the state championship. Tied at the break in the second half for the Miners, and Ava Kimchi going to hand the Olympus Titans their first loss of the year. The final countdown on here in your 5A state championship. Park City, a save late by Rossi, won't matter. Park City upsets the top-seeded Olympus Titans. The Miners are your 5A state champions.
That was just an amazing game played by both teams. There's some good and bad that happens throughout every game, every part of life. And, Olympus, you were able to get it last year. Park City had it this year. Both of you guys should be very happy with the seasons you've had over the last couple of years. You've had tons of success on both ends. Lots of great coaching opportunities. Lots of great, games, competition. Overall, you guys have been really good for each other. You pushed each other back and forth through the seasons. Player of the game?
Yeah, player of the game.
Player of the game. I don't think there's anyone else than who you think I'm going to say. Ava Kimchi. She is the one that I believe made the game for Park City. I'm going to straight up say it. I think she's the one that made the game for the Park City. She had so many great saves. Her clears phenomenally. She was able to chase around balls, take pressure from Olympus when she came out of cage. Ava Kimchi, I bow down to you, girlfriend. That was a great game.
Great game from Ava Kimchi. That second half was one that she'll remember, as will the Park City faithful. And look, you talk about seniors. We mentioned some for Olympus. Lily Hunt walks off her career at Park City with a state championship. Great moment for her. She had a trio of goals here today to help lead Park City. The Miners take care of business in 23. I want to thank you for joining us. Our 5A, 4A, 6A state championships. Been a great day of lacrosse here from Zions Bank Stadium. Been a great season, great year for Olympus. Region champions. I know they're going to have that taste in their mouth of second place, and that will inspire them for next year. But this year it was the bitter taste of last year propelling Park City to a state championship. For Tino Psyche, Kenzie Christiansen, my name is Dane Stewart. Thank you for joining us all year long on KSL Sports Rewind. Been a pleasure to take you from the start to the finish, and we'll see you next year for lacrosse right here on KSLSports.com. Good night, everybody. Have a great offseason. We'll see you in the spring.